This is Dan Tortora here with another exclusive Bobcat Buzz, part of our multimedia marketing partnership with Bryant and Stratton College of Syracuse. And we are spotlighting the women's basketball program here at Bryant and Stratton College of Syracuse. We have Suli Afolabi here with us from Brooklyn, New York. Suli, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Doing very well. Such a unique name, Suliette. Sounds like Juliet, spelled differently. Obviously, toward the end, it's Suliat. So, where did Suliette come from?
So my background, I'm Nigerian. My parents are Nigerian. So, and then we're also Muslim. So my name means beauty of Allah. So that's where the name came from.
And what do you think about that? I mean, beauty of Allah, which is, God. So the beauty of God is what your name means. That's a pretty special and unique name. It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, it does. A lot of weight.
So what do you think about carrying that name?
It's something that I'm happy my parents gave me a name like that. That shows like they knew what kind of female I would be when I grew up.
And, being part of the Muslim religion and practicing Islam, for you, I feel like there's so many misconceptions of what it means to be Muslim and how peaceful the religion is. What do you like about having that religion?
I like that it's not as judgeful as everybody expects it to be. Because me being a basketball player first, you wouldn't expect Muslim females to play a sport. But with my family and our background, they supported me through everything when it came to the sport.
And for you to have that uniqueness in your world and your family's support and all that, do you feel like you can be a beacon of hope for Muslim women and for people in Nigeria?
Yes, I truly do, because I feel like I'm that hope that everybody has, that they could be someone like me in college, playing under a scholarship and playing basketball or any kind of sport.
Do you feel that when you're on the court?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I truly do. I feel when my little sister, she plays volleyball, but I'm her hope. Like, she understands that, I could play too. I could be just like my big sister. Yeah.
Your little sister, what's her name?
Her name is Samiat.
Samiat? And what have you learned from her that you kind of take with you?
Courage, confidence, because sometimes I might not have the confidence, but she's the spark in the family. Like, she's the person, get up, be happy, smile, just do your thing every day.
What do you think you give back to her?
Maybe determination, never really giving up, always giving her that thing in her mind to always work hard for everything.
And being here, you're from Brooklyn, but like you said, the Nigerian background, how much do you know about your culture, and have you been back there?
I've been back there, supposed to go back next summer. What I know about my culture is that, like, we're very prideful people. We always are happy to do what we're doing, and we're always working our butts off for everything that we have.
And for you to work your tail off for this team, what did you take away from last season and that feeling of going to nationals and having to come home without the hardware, without the championship? What did you learn from last year?
I learned that an actual team is something, it's the only thing that will help you win a championship. Like, we have to be together. I was here when the first ever Bryant and Stratton females team went to nationals too, and that feeling to get there was incredible. But to get the hardware is the biggest goal that we have.
What happened last year that you feel like you didn't come home with it?
I think we weren't together. We weren't working hard together. I felt like we didn't deserve it. We made it there, but we didn't deserve it as a team.
And how did that? Have you seen that change in the culture of this team? And if you have seen a positive change, when did you see it?
I've seen the change when we had a new coaching staff. I feel like he understands us more. He knows us, like he knows individually of each of us, and he wants to bring us together.
And what is it about Tae's personality that you feel you can all come together around that?
He's been in our spot. He went to this school. He's done what we're doing. He understands the struggle that we all go through. So I think that's the reason why I feel like he knows what he's doing here with us.
You have senior leadership, and you, like you said, made history being the first Bryant and Stratton Bobcats team of Syracuse to make it to nationals for women's basketball, and then you went again last season. So having that history and everything that you've been through, how has it made you a stronger leader to know what it's like to get there and to have not won, how does it make you a stronger leader?
It makes me a stronger leader. I know the end goal, the goal that we all want to work for. So being able to know what we want, it helps us work for what we need to do during that season.
What is it about this team that has you so excited?
Our different backgrounds. We're not all from the city, or we're not all from upstate. We're all different kinds of people coming together to get this trip.
I spoke with Nana. She's also from Brooklyn, like yourself. Did you know Nana before?
No, I didn't.
So when you guys came here, when did you first meet and find out that there was another person from Brooklyn?
I think he was texting us. So when he was texting us, I knew people who knew her, and vice versa. So once I figured out who she was, I met her in the city, and then that's how our bond became the way that we are now.
So you met her in the city?
Yeah, but that's like after knowing she's coming here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What was that experience like? What did you do?
Like, we just spoke. We just chopped it up, just had friendly little conversations. Then when we came here, that's when the real conversation happened.
Bring me into the BK. How would you describe Brooklyn?
Gritty. Like, it's a different feeling. Like, Syracuse is a little slow. The Brooklyn is fast-paced. Everything's just always rolling out there.
Do you have a favorite team or teams out in the area?
No, I actually don't.
You don't? Okay. All right. Because I know that being in the BK, I mean, there's Brooklyn, there's the Bronx, there's teams within that world where you have to choose a side. So do you have a favorite player or anybody that you look up to, maybe?
In the city?
Anywhere.
So actually, I do have someone I look up to. His name is Anthony. He has this brand called TYP, Trust Your Process. He's been someone who's been supporting me all through this summer, helping me work hard. I have a photography page too. He helps me out with that, helped me take pictures of his own team. So like, he's just a huge inspiration for me.
What is it about photography that you fell in love with that?
My life has always been about sports, nothing but sports. So I wanted another way to look into sports, and photography was another way to give me another outlet on life other than just basketball.
And how important is that for your mental health to have something outside of basketball?
It helps you understand, like, when you focus on basketball all the time, you forget that actual life happens and everything outside of basketball. So it gives me that clear mind to do other things, that my life isn't only basketball, that I could focus on other things too.
And final piece, so we talk about mindset. What can you say about how you would describe your mindset as a leader, being a senior? The mental toughness is important in sports. It's important in anything in life. So how would you describe yourself as mentally tough?
I would just say I'm just strong-minded, always determined to push myself. But I'll always take that step back when I know it's becoming to be too much, because mental health is truly important in our day and age.